This is what y'all come to this channel for. Blitzes like this. You're not going to find this anywhere else. Go ahead and smash that like goal, man. We're asking for 1,000 likes. That's the most we've ever asked for. Look at that. Everything backed up. We got guys coming from both sides, left and right. Hit that like goal, man. Let's run this video up. In this video, we're going to be showing y'all an OP loop blitz out of the nickel 3-3 mint, and you're going to be able to do a little scheme with this. You can run it with zone coverage and man coverage. We're going to primarily be focusing on the cover 3 sky and the pinch 0. If you want to get a little bit more risky, we can run the nickel 2 trap. We'll talk about that later. But first, we're going to go ahead and show you the two primaries, which is going to be the cover 3 sky and the pinch 0. So let's jump to the practice field and show you how we set this up. All right, so first we're going to show you what it looks like with just 5 down linemen blocking and the running back going on a route, and then we'll show you what it looks like with the running back blocking on the side where we're sending the blitz, so you can see how OP this is. So we're going to go ahead and talk you through the adjustments first. It's going to sound slow, but I promise you, I think it's like 3 adjustments and it's super quick to do. What you're going to do is blitz the linebackers that's right on the D-pad and then down with the right stick. And then you see on the D-line how we have one guy further out. So for me, it's the guy with the star under him on the right side. He's going to be either on the right or the left. He will flip depending on the play of the offense. But whatever side he's on, you're going to shift the linebackers towards that side. So for me, again, he's on the right side. So with the right stick, or with the D-pad on the D-pad, yeah, the D-pad to the right, you're going to click that to bring up the linebackers, and then you're going to shift them to the right. So with the left stick to the right, so it's going to look like this. And then you're going to pinch your D-line that's left on the D-pad and then down with the left stick. So this is what it's going to look like. And then the guy on the opposite side where my user's at, we're going to actually be usering him. You're just going to bring him down right here. Somewhere around this area, you want to find that sweet spot, and you're going to see what happens right here. We're going to get a loop on the right side. We're going to bluff blitz and then pick up whatever we can. So we're going to see whoever we can pick up. You can see our guy got off the edge. What I would recommend when you run this, because obviously he got the flats right there. So let's set it up again. Let me show you how fast it is. Like, that's all you got to do to set it up. Because we're going to be getting to the quarterback super fast, go ahead and put hard flats. You can see they threw it to that guy right there, but this time they probably won't because we have the hard flat and we're going to get around. Just pick up whatever you can. You can see the quarterback has to run for his life. And then they just had the perfect throw right there over my head. But this is going to make your opponent make mistakes left and right because that blitz is going to get there so quick. And you can see how consistent it is. We're getting it off every single time. He's getting around. We just got to pick up what we can. That's just me being a bad user right there. But you see what we're talking about with the guy looping around, and he's getting towards the quarterback every single time. Let's try to actually shut it down this time. So we're going to put our hard flats out there. Guess pass, and then just go ahead and bluff blitz like this and pick up whatever we can in the middle. And you can see the quarterback has to make a decision. The hard flats are going to take away everything quick. So yes, I do highly recommend, we weren't even ready right there, but I do highly recommend that you run hard flats and then just worry about the middle of the field with your user. So that's with the running back going on a route. Let's show you what it looks like with the running back blocking. All right, now we're going to be showing you what it looks like with the running back actually blocking, and he's blocking on the side where the blitz is going to be coming from. So if you can get a 5-man blitz against 6 blockers and still get pressure, it's going to make it that much easier for you because you only have to guard 4 guys running routes. And that's not too hard to lock down, especially if you have a decent user to play the middle of the field. So same thing, blitz your linebackers, shift them over and pinch the D-line. And again, you're going to bring this guy somewhere around here. There's really a sweet spot that you want to try to find. So if you can find the right placement for this guy, you'll get the loop blitz every single time. But even if you don't get the loop blitz, you'll still get a good shed because the way that these guys are blitzing and the angles they're taking, they will shed pretty quick. But let's see if we can find the right spot where you can see, look, like right there, he got in untouched. The running back didn't pick him up. That's how crazy that this loop blitz can be, and it can be very consistent. Again, you just want to find the right spot for this linebacker right here. You want him a little bit behind the defensive end and probably about the distance. Just watch the video back, see where I put him compared to where the defensive end is, and try to mimic that spot. But from here, what I want to show you is just an all-around defense that you can run, and then we'll jump into the man blitz. It's the same thing, but I want to show you just an all-around defense you can run. If you watch my 3-3 stack video, it's going to be similar to that, and it's just a defense you can run all downs and then mix in this blitz that we're showing you. So what you're going to want to do is pinch the D-line. You're going to want to blitz them to the inside, and then you're going to go ahead and put the guy that's coming around with the loop blitz on a quarterback contain. That's basically it. I do like to move my safeties down if I have time. But this is like your all-around lockdown defense, and it's really good at shutting down the run. But let's just show you what this looks like. Again, they are blocking the running back here. And if the quarterback tries to take off, we have the quarterback spy. But look at the baggage. There's nowhere to go. Obviously, Oregon's D-line, or O-line, is just insane. But what I would do is run this defense primarily that we just showed you. So you're going to pinch the D-line, make them blitz to the inside. Put that quarterback spy out there. Get your individual adjustments right. It just makes making adjustments that much easier. So again, it's going to look something like this. This is a lockdown defense right here. Now, it works better with the 3-3 stack, in my opinion, just because the placement of the linebackers. But this is just as effective if you have this in your playbook and you don't have the 3-3 stack. Basically, if you don't have the 3-3 stack, you will have this play, this formation. So I would set it up like this. Again, this will do a good job of stopping a run. And if you think they're running, I would play the singles deep safety and just put them in the middle like this. And if you're just good at, ball hawking in the middle, and that's another thing. You see how that defensive end almost got in right there? That happens a lot, especially with the 3-3 stack. I'm gonna keep talking about that defense because it is OP and it's been going crazy for me. So again, I would primarily run this setup and then bring in that blitz here and there, like on a 3rd and long, 4th and long. But that's the whole zone setup. Let's jump into the man coverage. All right, now we're going to be showing y'all the blitz, and we're going to just go ahead and start off with the running back blocking. I mean, if we can get in with the running back blocking, we're going to be able to get in with the running back going on a route. So same thing, and you're going to be able to use 2 different people. It's kind of up to you, but I kind of like using the slot guy. If you've been around my channel, you know about the Stinger 3 blitz, and it kind of gives me that feel of that, the way I can blitz and then just drop out and pick up whoever I want to. But same thing, shift the linebackers over, also blitz them. Don't forget to blitz them. So it's going to be the same setup. Now, there's different things you can do. You can put this middle guy that's blitzing the sub linebacker in the middle. You can put him on a zone if you want to. You can make him guard the running back. Obviously, there's nobody guarding the running back. There's always going to be somebody that's not guarded, which would usually be a running back. Now, if they're running an empty formation, I probably wouldn't recommend running this blitz. But that's going to be your job. You're going to have to pick up the running back. So if you are worried about that, like, you can leave this guy where he's at, like somewhere over here, and you can use this guy, and you can just kind of bring him to the line, and you can bluff blitz like this. And if the running back goes on a route, you can pick up, and you can see that guy gets off the edge pretty quick himself, because it's kind of like an overload blitz to one side. So like, I would bring this guy in a little bit about right there, and you can go ahead and use this guy right here. Again, if the running back goes on a route, that's going to be your job. But obviously we have the running back blocking right now, but look how free he gets in. Some would say this blitz is actually better than the zone, but I just like having the zone because people don't know how to react sometimes when it is zone coverage, and man coverage is not that hard to beat. Neither is zone. In this game, defense is difficult. These are just blitzes that you will, throw in the mix. But they give me really good results, like especially like 3rd and long downs. But again, this is what it looked like, and this is with the running back blocking. So just imagine if the running back was actually going for a route. So if that was the case, the running back was going for a route, the guy I'm using, I would just kind of go follow him. So I would run out like this, and look at the loop on the right side just completely got in untouched. And then you could just start mixing and matching things. Like if you want to throw them off, you can set up the blitz, and you can put this guy on a zone, and you can put this guy on a zone, something like this. Or just put him on a curl flat, and you can just go ahead and use this guy. I would probably still bluff blitz him, so I'd still run it like this. I don't know if I'll still get in though. Let's see. I haven't actually tried something like this. Let's see what happens right here. So he still almost gets around with the loop, but it's not as effective. So I would probably leave that DB off the edge, blitzing. That's probably just your best go-to right there. So again, you're going to blitz the linebackers, shift them over, pinch the D-line. If it is the man blitz, you're going to want to bring this guy over just a little bit so he can get to the quarterback quicker. And then again, you're going to go ahead and bluff blitz with this guy. Pick up the running back if you have to. And then shades. You can inside shade. Like against this, I would probably inside shade, but there you would be exposed to like zig routes and things like that. So like if you're not sure what to do, just leave it the DB coverage default. Don't even try it. Now, if you have really good DBs compared to their wide receivers, I would actually press. I would do this to make it that much more difficult for them. But if they have better wide receivers than your DBs, do not press, because then you're just going to get torched over the top. But just look right there. We had 3 guys get in. Yeah, this might be better than the zone blitz, honestly. For those that watched the video all the way through, this might be the one right here. But yeah, definitely to give this blitz a try. Let me know how it's working for you. I'm working on one more blitz out of the 3-3 stack that's gonna go along with that defense that we've been rocking. So we have like a nice blitz and the just max coverage scheme. That defense has been going crazy for me. If you have not seen it, go check it out. The 3-3 stack defense. But that's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate y'all.